Most of what we find in the woods is this kind of remnants of the industrial activities that happened here in the past. One of the neat things here and a few other sites that we have is that you can start to talk about, because this is a site where people's families were living, so you can see the different kinds of artifacts that people were using in their family life as opposed to, say, the kinds of artifacts that people were using in an all-male or mostly male logging camp.
Mason jar, ball mason jar. Without having the mark on the bottom, I mean they're so common, but yeah, anywhere in the 1920s, 1930s, 40s in that area. Yeah, canning and mason jars are pretty common. It's like a homestead type artifact you find.
You do see different assemblages of stuff, and it tells you a different story about the people who were here. It's not so much the objects themselves, it's the meaning that they carry. But you got to find the objects first to tell the stories. Most of what these kind of things have to tell us in terms of stories about the past is that it's going to be based on the context in which it's found. It's going to be based on the assemblage. The individual bottle is going to tell us that people drank stuff or ate stuff out of glass bottles at the beginning of the 20th century, and you know, we already kind of know that. So the additional data that that artifact has to tell us is going to really be based on the context in which we find it and other things we find around it. It's not going to be inherent in the object itself. Sometimes, on very rare occasions, the actual object will, we've had a few cases where we found an actual prehistoric object that inherently in and of itself told us a lot of things we didn't know already. Especially with historic period sites, what we really want, we want that GPS point, we want those photographs, and then we'll probably want to come out and take a look at it and check it out. There are some exceptions, but most of the stuff we find in the woods, especially on the west side, we really want to see it in context.